Hey ladies and gents, welcome to the Sofia Auto Show. We're here for the second time in Bulgaria, checking the new Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, this is a big SUV, looking American. They didn't even bother to remove the position lights that are USA standard for North America. In Europe, we don't need to have those. But let's check out this beautiful big SUV. Now, it is very nice looking. And let's check the headlights. You can see here daytime running lights, LED projectors. Now you can see the amber position light for the American market. We have a gray metallic color with little matte silver accents, piano black details on the smash design on the bottom, big air intake and big air intake on the top. On the bottom we have a radar. Here we have little silver accents, we have a white camera, and you can see the Jeep is in silver with this blue outline. This is the plug-in hybrid. Now, everything is in the color of the vehicle, so even the arches and the side skirts. Checking the front. Now, let's check the side here. We have nice and big tires. So these are 21-inch, diamond cut, silver on matte black, 275/45 R21. Now you can see the E badge. It's a Type 2. And you can see here Grand Cherokee with the United States flag. You see the big side mirrors. You have the camera, you have the turn signals, and you have a big body light. Everything is big as American standards, larger cars. You can see blind spot in the mirror and a blind spot warning light. Now checking the top here, we have beautiful speakers. Have the heads-up display on the windshield. We have two speakers, and this is, I believe, for the charging of the battery. You can see the status from outside of the car. We have a rain sensor, lane assist, and a double glazed front windshield. If I back up, you can see the profile of this beautiful SUV. Now we have keyless entry, big handles, driver's side has a cylinder. So another look at the rear, big alloys. Now just to come here, you can see that we have this matte silver finish on the top of the windows, piano black at the bottom, tinted windows on the rear, and we have openable and tinted panel roof. Also roof racks. So these are plasticky, but here also plasticky. That's weird. If you look at the rear, that's where it's metal. You can see the anchor points there and there. So just the outside is shiny plastic. You can see the shark fin antenna. And here's the fuel. So probably locked from inside. In America, in most of, actually not most of countries, so like in Jersey, you cannot fuel your car. They need to do it for you. But in America, they even steal fuel, so crazy enough. In Europe, that's really not the case. If I back up here, we can see the beautiful back end. So I was just referring because that is closed for a reason. In Europe, not all cars have that locked. Now, beautiful back end, and I like this design. The whole car looks very gorgeous and elegant. The spoiler here is really minimum. Have a stoplight, and then below it you have a camera for backing up with a little washer nozzle. Seems to be even. Yeah, there's another washer for the rear wiper. I thought it was a center or something. Now, really beautiful taillights. We have the red reflector here. It's not here at the bottom. It's here integrated, looking very nice. 4xe, so should be an all-wheel drive perhaps, but with a plug-in hybrid. You can see the cat eyes. Reverse lights are in LED technology. You can see real exhaust. There's dual exhaust, and I'm not sure if this one has a towing option, but very nice. Also silver and a little piano black at the bottom, and here you can see Summit. So cold LED lights for license plate illumination. You have a backing camera with a washer nozzle, and you have two buttons. So let me see here. I thought the first one might be for the top glass, but nope. If I back up, you can see the cargo space or the power to tailgate. Now here you can program the height, actually control the height, and then this is the button to close or hold to set the height. You can see the 2 LED lights on the top and 2 speakers. Now this is the cover. You have a little instructions here how to remove the cover. To pull, let it retract. You can see the very spacious cargo space or the boot space. Now this is nice aluminum protection, nice and flat. We have this rubber mat with a textile. This one's more rigid textile compared to this one. Now we have this anchor points, all 4 sides. Checking the right side, we have a grocery hook on both ends. On the right side we have a speaker, maybe for a bass. Lots of room on the side, and again, nice carpeting. Checking the left side, we have that button for closing and opening. We have a grocery hook, and we have a 12-volt outlet. So, okay, you see that. And let's see if there's a spare wheel. So, ooh, that's a big spare wheel, full size, different alloy though, but, and you can see there's a 12-volt battery also in the middle. Let's close this up. So as you can see, this can be taken out by pressing here. You can take that out. Let's close it up. The seats can recline, so let's get to the front. Almost reached for the top, but just remembered where the closing button is for this one. Okay, now let's check the rear. Good opening and closing sound. The doors open nice and wide. If you have kids, if you need to put a child seat, it's not a problem. Now checking the rear doors, here everything is softly padded. We have leather. You have here shade if you have kids on the back or if you just want some privacy. Everything is here high quality finish. You can see leather, softly padded with contrast stitching, and then we have this beautiful wood, big handles, speaker here and here, have big pockets, and even on the bottom, very bottom, is hard plastic, but it's covered by leather. Here you can see the stitching, so very nice and posh looking. Now, I like to close those doors, so we're gonna do that with Video Magic. And voila, the doors are closed, so you can see the interior and the top, panel roof. Now there's a high seat position, a lot of room here. So again, leather. Now this might be vegan leather. All of this one really looks nice, but today everything is mostly vegan leather. Again, contrast stitching. You can see here the isofix is below this cover. Now these are perforated in the middle. And you can see the seats are reclined backwards. Now by pushing this one, you can knock down the bench. Seats now 60-40. You can see the spacious back. Now in order to return them, I'll have to use that Video Magic again. So I returned the seats, but you can see they're almost 90 degrees. These fall down, so you have to manually put them back. Back space, we have here good feet room, we have good knee room, although there's a person sitting on the front. So I think the seat is way backed up, but maybe it has an easy entry. We have this rigid carpets on the bottom, and we have a big transmission tunnel, very wide. We have a outlet on the back. This is a UK standard. We have 2 USB A's and C's for fast charging, AC vents and climate control. Here digital, we have probably 4-zone, heated and ventilated seats. Now let me just recline a little bit with that lever. Now on the back of the seat, this is all covered by leather. You have big pockets and you have little hooks here on both seats. The seats are both stiff. Here you can see the armrest. Two adjustable cup holders. You can see how far the seat can recline. This one's not fully reclined. And nice big tall windows. You can see the view at the back. On the top, all four sides, we have slowly closing handles with little hooks that can extend on the back. And you have little lights that you can press to turn them on. Same here. So you can see that. Now we have AC controls below the B-pillars, and we have seat belts that are height adjustable. Now the top here is Alcantara roof liner, all in black. You can see all the details. Let's hear the closing sound. Good closing sound and good soundproof in the car. Now very posh front end. Now let's check the head space. So for a 2-meter tall person or 6.6 in feet, yeah, there's the panoramic roof is kind of in the way. If you're an average person, you should have plenty of headroom. So even if I recline fully, I'm still too tall. Okay, this way I can maybe not hit the top. I'm touching with my hair, but for an average height, it should be fine. You can see that easy entry moves back the seat. Actually, no, there's a cameraman who just pushes the seat way back. There are lights you can see there. Now, when you adjust the seat, you can see there's plenty of knee room. Let's get out. So, let's hear the front doors. The doors are very light, both front and rear. You can see there's a cylinder I mentioned for the driver door. Now, doors open nice and wide. You can see same posh materials on the front. You have two memory options, massage, foldable mirrors, and powered. You can lock and unlock the car. You can disable the rear, and you have all powered and automatic windows. So with one press, they go all the way up or down. Speakers here, big pockets. Here's your tire pressure. And here you can see Summit trim, aluminum door strip, and illuminated. Again, rigid textile, real nice. You can see the paddles. I'm gonna pop the bonnet at the end of the video. Now we have electronic seats, back and forward, up and down. You can see the tilt, lumbar, and the extension for the knee area. Electronic parking brake pull to engage. You can see the lights, keep them on automatic. You have the front and rear fogs. This is for the, I believe, the buttons and infotainment. Hybrid electric driving mode, e-save. E-save will allow you not to spend more than 40% of your battery. So when you're going uphill, you have enough juice to use full power of the hybrid. And here is the fuel cap. Steering column is electronic, so that's the fuel cap. So like Ford, you just press it in, or Jeep, and you don't have to put a little cap there. Now, let's see the seat. I'm gonna show the seats, just a quick view. So I think this might be real leather. It looks like real leather, maybe not artificial. You have the Summit there and headrest there. Let's jump inside. So as you can see, I have plenty of knee room, maybe a little bit close on the front, but I think there's still enough room on the back. Let's close the doors. Good closing sound. There's still one door open, but let's... Okay, we can hear now all the doors are closed. Good soundproof, switching to wide lens. And voila, look at this. This is a beautiful SUV. I'm a taller person, I can see the hood like that, so this is my point of view, and it's real nice. Zooming back in. Now, as you all know, Jeep is part of the Stellantis group, so a lot of this technology is now French, not just American. But let's dive into the details here. We have the leather, nice, smooth, and you can see the texture. You can see all the details, little piano black, little wood. I really like this wood. I like it. This really feels nice and posh and warm. I like warm interiors. You can see the Jeep stitching, contrasting there. Now you can see all the buttons. You can see for the display options, cruise control settings, You can see the paddles here. But look at this. I have to open the doors. There's a big mirrors here. I don't want to hit this gentleman. It's gonna be harder to film here, but you might see it. There is 2 buttons, 3 buttons, and then there's the shift paddle. So there's additional controls probably for the infotainment. Here you can see the turn signals and the wiper controls. And then here you can see the ambient lights as well on the doors when it's a bit darker. You can see it now. It is extending to the rear. And again, everything is nice and posh. There is piano black here. Not my favorite, but it does look nice in this combo. Again, you can see the MC Intosh or Intosh speakers. Really nice design here. You can see the Alcantara and the A-pillars. Again, I'm going to the roof liner. Heads-up display, you saw the dash, so all is nice and soft. There's stitching all over the place. Now, if you notice, there's a screen here. And then here we have the air vents. Below them are controls. Here you have the on for the battery, have for the lane assist, traction off, hazards. You have the parking sensors on and off, self-parking, and you have a passenger screen on and off, but we have to turn on the main screen. Here's the start-stop engine, and you can see the screen and the buttons below, mute, volume. You have the nice knobs, physical buttons, so everything is here labeled. You have buttons for all the functionalities. Heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, screen off, AC controls, up and down, fan speed. You have that one for manual tuning. You have a little compartment here, just press, opens up, and underneath here you have a wireless charger. You have again 2 USB A's and C's. For media, you have aux, HDMI, so you can connect the HDMI and play movies on the passenger screen. Here you can see a 12 outlet, so this is all very nice. Here you have the controls for the rock, sand, mud, snow, automatic or sport mode. We have here air suspension, height control, hold or out hold, forward drive, low setting, downhill assist, and we have here automatic rotary dial. If I'm not mistaken, that should be that. Now there is a little compartment here for the 2 cup holders. These are adjustable rubber mats, so everything in this SUV is nice and posh. This is nice and soft, kind of wide as well. I don't think it extends. Let's see. Nope. But it does raise up, and there's a little area here for storage with flint, and then you press here. There's even deeper area down here. There is here, I'm not sure if it's a little lights perhaps. Let me just turn on the lights. You might see a little bit better. So that is that. This can be detached like that. It kind of slams down, but you can see that. Seats are again a little bit stiff, but wide. The bolsters are just wide, so they won't really hug you in the bends. You can see the back end open. Now I believe there was a button to I thought there was a button to close it, but I can't find it now, or just can't remember. There's so many buttons in this car, but I don't think there was a button when I do a flashback of what we passed. Anyways, continuing on. Big glove compartment with nice flint. This one's lockable, and let's go on the top, and we're gonna turn on the screen there. You have auto dimming. You have a digital display, so when you push it like down, you activate the camera when it's on, and then you can control the brightness, zoom in and zoom out. You can see the LED lights on the top. There's opening for the panel roof, vent option, shade closing, road assistance, emergency call, lights on. Oh, here it is. That's a really actually quite good spot. So I can press here, and you can see that should close up. That is nice and practical. Now, I thought for this level there should be a button. Usually, even in French cars, they'll put them when I was looking for them, like around here. But they've put it here. This is also a very nice position for that. Not bad. Passenger airbag information on the front seat. We have documents holders here, and you have lights here for the beauty mirror. Now, interesting, they decided to put this awful sticker on both. Now, I hope that's not becoming a standard. I really dislike that sticker, but it is mandatory. And let's just check here if this extends. This should be an option. Yes. Okay, so this area is not covered, and then you can just extend it and cover the whole thing. American cars have that. I think this should be standard, and European cars as well, actually worldwide. Plenty of headroom. I think I can definitely lower a bit. Actually, this is the lowest position, still good, not touching the top. And beautiful SUV. Let's turn on here, Jeep. Okay, no. Now this is nice and fast. Oh, I love the screen. Look at this. I mean, I'm not sure if you can see this in person. This looks almost like 3D, this borders. And I'm not sure if it's like a really great screen with a really deep black. Yeah, it is. It just looks amazing. I just noticed these lights are flashing. Okay, it's better now. You can see here sources, FM, DAB, Bluetooth, and so on. Equalizer, volume, surround. Radio off with the door open. Okay, wow, a lot of options here, and since the back was closed, it just shut off for some reason. We have the navigation. So navigation, this is from, you know, Peugeot, but really good navigation. It's nice and fast. We're in Sofia. I'm from Croatia. So this is working great. This is the home screen. You have this menus you can see here for the battery. The background here is like marble. And connections, vehicle, mirror dimmer, press passenger screen on. Okay, there's a touchscreen control, but there's this one. You can see it's on now, but the viewing angle is just okay. It probably has a power saving mode, so I'll have to turn it on again. So just enable it. It has the screen here for the passenger. You can control these, as you can see. You can disable it, but it's dimmed from the side so it doesn't distract the driver. That's a great solution there. Here you have all the apps. Android Auto. I don't see Apple CarPlay. And favorites. So this is working quite nice. The black on this one is really amazing. On the side, this looks like if these are like bezels. The screen is freaking amazing. You have also the heated steering wheel and heated seats on the screen, although you have nice and physical buttons. So I gotta say, really amazing SUV. I've checked the car a little bit just before I started filming, but this is really nice and posh. And it's a really big SUV. It's a hybrid, so it should drive nice and smooth. I'm gonna turn on the lights real quick, show you the front, and then we're gonna turn on the hazards so you can see the lights. They're on, LED projectors. Okay, the kids jumped on the front, rear. I wanted to turn the turn signals. We're gonna do that and pop the bonnet. Okay, the guys got out. I really love car shows, and I was the same as these little guys or kids. They're little compared to me. You can see the turn signals. It's really important for people to come to the car shows and see the new cars. That's how you create love towards cars. You can see the turn signals, not dynamic, but nice and big. And you can see the one on the side here. I'd like to pop the bonnet to check out the... So just a moment. So let's see what's under the hood. I have to keep using English terms and American English terms because diverse audience. Ooh, that's a really small cover, maybe one of the smallest one I see for a big engine, though. You can see it's a bigger engine block down there. But again, this one's with a hybrid. You can see the amber high voltage cables. So Jeep Turbo. Washer fluid is in yellow here. That's interesting color choice there. So it does have the gas struts. There is some sort of labeling here. This is maybe some sort of a location. It looks like maybe something from Jeep's past. And let's close it up. Drops perfectly. So gorgeous, gorgeous SUV. I gotta say, I really love this one. And look at the wheels. And look at the fenders. They're sticking out. So, and then you're coming in with the body. Same on the back. You can see those. Just doing one more pass over the car. So great looking SUV. And thank you. So great looking SUV. Really has a lot of character. I love the design. It's not too flashy, but it is nice. We're in Bulgaria. We're gonna show you the spec here. They use Cyrillic alphabet, not Latin. And you can see here 2.0 plug-in hybrid 8-speed automatic 4xe. Now let me see if I can see what's the horsepower on this one. I think this is equipment or okay. 381 horsepower. Top speed should be 210 kilometers per hour. 0 to 100 6.3 seconds. That's actually quite good for this big SUV. I think the battery range, I might be wrong, is 48 kilometers, which is not a lot for a plug-in hybrid, but still for a city, if you charge the car and do short routes, this is really not bad for city commuting. If you want to have this big SUV, if you like this posh interior and maybe you need extra space for a family, that's that. If you want to see more from Sofia Auto Show, do subscribe and click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos.